What's that say? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, hello. How are we doing? We'll try this again. Right. Bit of an update since the last one. Unfortunately, the music that I had playing very quietly in the background, I turned it right down. It was still being picked up by YouTube. So you got no music today. Anyway. Right. Hello. Anyone in? I'm back for you. Let's wait for people to turn up now. And make sure that I'm not... I've got 9 minutes. Hi, Rob. How you doing? Hello. Nice and early. Yes, I thought I would. Seeing as it went so well last week, I'll do it again. So, how are you doing today? Let's wait. See if anyone else is going to turn up. They normally turn up a bit later on, don't they? You doing well? Oh yes, yeah, football. Yeah. I'm in my rugby phase at the moment. Six Nations. Yeah, England, Scotland, Wales, Ireland, France, and Italy in the rugby. But yeah, that's what I'll be watching today. How long have I got? 8 minutes. Yeah, no, I've got longer than that. 7.5 minutes to the news, and then obviously 3 minutes of that. I must delete the weather. Yeah, so what I discovered last week was that if I had any music playing, then YouTube still for some reason picked it up, and it was copyrighted, so no music, which is why I'm thinking. Yeah. Yes. Hi, Gillian. Yes. Yeah. England did not play well at all yesterday in the rugby. You'll probably be happy about that, won't you, Gillian? If you watched it. Oh dear. Yeah. So, what do people think about doing these lives over on Twitch? Because obviously then you'd be able to hear the music. Because obviously I've had to turn everything down. Yes, they didn't play well. Yeah, so typical YouTube, well, not YouTube, it's Universal Music Group, isn't it? Up to their old tricks again, even though the music was incredibly quiet. And, I didn't think it would be picked up at all. It was still picked up. And so I got a little notice saying, you're playing copyright music. I was like, okay. So what do we think? Over on Twitch? Because obviously over there I can play music. And it's free to do. I've just started my Twitch channel. Yeah, I've been using Twitch for years. I haven't posted anything. I've got no followers over on Twitch. Yeah, and I've checked that I can stream on Twitch. That's all set up. You've never tried Twitch? Never? Well, you're missing out there. There's some great stuff over there. You see, Twitch is one of these strange ones. It began life as a way for gamers to broadcast, to do live streams when they're playing games. But it's now kind of change. It's changed, isn't it? And a lot of people that aren't gamers go on there. Same with TikTok. But again, TikTok, you need. Yes. Go on. Family and voice play. Yeah. Important. Yeah. How long have I got? Oh, I've got loads of time. Yeah, so Twitch is an option. I may try that next week. I think I've put the, if I haven't already, I will update my details and I'll put my Twitch channel into the description. I think I've done it already. Yeah, I will certainly try that next week, see what it's like. Obviously, I don't have any followers over there. It's a brand new channel. There's no content. So we will see how it goes, but at least you'll be able to hear the music. If you do want to listen to the show today, same as last week. Yeah, look, lots of political stream. Yes. Yeah, no, don't go down the political route at all. I do subscribe to a lot of people on Twitch, but my main stream at the moment seems to be TikTok, and of course with that you need 1,000 followers on TikTok before you can go live. I think I've got 43 at the moment. That's a long way to go. So yeah, we will try Twitch, because then you'll be able to hear the music, won't you? Which is part of the reason people watch radio behind the scenes, just to hear the music. Anyway, how's your Sunday going? I've got loads of time. I could just do that, couldn't I? Oh dear. Anyway, so if you see me going quiet, it's because I'm speaking on air. So if you do want to listen to the show, it's brumsideradio.com. The link is in the description. You can just go to there, click on the player. You'll be able to listen to the show, listen to the music. Some good music coming up today. The Classic Top 10, which is where we go back into the archives of the 90s. We choose a particular year. So we go back and just say what's in the top 10 this week. In 1997 this week, some good songs in there. And surprisingly for 97, no Spice Girls, no Take That. Yeah, I've got some good songs. Who have we got? Hang on. I don't know whether you can see that. Yeah, we've got a bit of 911, Blue Boy, if you remember that. Yeah, well, yeah. It should be okay. Right, so that's good that you can actually use the app. Okay, because I didn't know whether people outside of Birmingham could use the app. Barbie meal deal. Yes, I've got my Pepsi. Now this is the other thing that I'm finding strange, that when I hold an object or you see text on the screen, for me it's backwards, but for you lot, it's forwards. You can see it the proper way. Thanks, Rab. Yeah. Yeah, certainly by all means, try the app. You can also use the website, but the app, I think, it is a bit quicker. It's easier for a lot of people. It's a shame that you can't get the DAB, because that really is lovely and clear. But same with any station here in the UK. The DAB is only for Birmingham. I think it's got a 12-mile radius. But the app is a good way to listen. Hello, I seem to have 6. I've got 6 viewers. My word! Wow. Thank you, Gillian. Yes, so where are we going? Oh, the news is starting. Right, so I'm going to be disappearing in about 3 minutes. I've got to do the weather. What's the weather like? What's the weather like here today? It is, as it always is, sunny spells, variable cloud, 8 degrees. So it's a bit changeable. It's okay. It's not too bad. Yeah, I will certainly do that, Gillian. Yes, I have. Right. So, what do we want to talk about today then? Hang on. What's happened on? Oh, I'm still getting used to this. I think something happened on my screen now. What happened is the messages are just scrolling up. That's what's happened. They've disappeared. Going to make lunch? Yeah, certainly. Yeah, you can check that later. I'll be streaming. I'll keep this live until about 1:45. Yes, about 1 hour 45 minutes. I'll keep this going. Maybe 1:50, something like that. Then obviously I have to close down because my next presenter comes in and we have to do the swap over. I mean, if you miss anything, you can always go back and talk about something unconventional. Okay. Oh, that's going to open a can of worms there, Rab. Which religion is the truth? Are any of them the truth? That's the thing. Is it all just made up? Like some people think. Yeah. Anyway, got a minute. Yes, I'll have to go to the weather in a bit. Yeah. So it's kind of a bit boring for you lot, not hearing the music. Sorry about that, but unfortunately, that's Pepsi as well. Yes. Oh yeah. Prefer Pepsi over Coke. Really do. Right, hang on. Back in a bit. So this afternoon, sunny spells, variable cloud. Cloud may thicken from the south for some later on. Mostly dry, but there may be an odd spot of light rain or drizzle towards the evening. At the moment, it's looking okay. It's a bit grey out there, but tonight, mixture of clear spells and cloud, generally dry. However, the odd shower or spot of rain can't be ruled out, mainly in the first part of the night. Your temperatures about 8 degrees. Cool. I had to turn my headphones down there. Nearly took my ears out there. No, I don't sing. I can't sing. Yeah, I can't sing at all. No. You wouldn't want to hear that, Rab. Not at all. Oh dear. I've got 3 minutes. That's the one thing I like about radio and the radio now is that we always know when we're going to speak because the system tells us. Neither can I. No. I'm a drummer, you see. We tend not to sing. I mean, there are a couple, obviously Phil Collins, but drummers, we like to sit in the background and just keep out of the way, hide behind everything. But no, for that, no, don't sing. No. I do try, but anyway, so for those joining in, good morning. No, good morning, good afternoon. Yeah, it's afternoon now, isn't it? So what we do, we're just going to sit here and have a little chat, an afternoon chat about anything. Obviously today the classic top 10 is 1997. What was I doing in 97? What was I doing? I was, yeah, very good. What was I doing in 97? Oh yes, 97, at this very time, I would have been on air at my former radio station, but I wasn't doing 90s because obviously we were in the 90s. So my show then, same show, the Sunday lunch break, I was doing 70s? Yeah, 70s music back then. And obviously as time progresses, I just move it up a decade. So you may find I'm doing 2000s in a couple of years' time. Oh, not that I know much about 2000s music. I mean, 90s is my decade, really. Who have we got on? Oh, Todd Terry, yeah, Everything But the Girl. Let's see who we got on. Then we've got Lenny Kravitz on the way. You've got who else we got? On Vogue, Bee Gees. Okay, sounds interesting. Making building materials, so like sand and, well, you don't make sand, do you? So, well, you do. Right, hang on, back in a minute. Just do my show intro now. Yes, very good afternoon. Welcome to the lunch break here on Brumside Radio. Everything from the 90s between now and 2 o'clock this afternoon. Starting off with the Todd Terry remix of Everything But the Girl. So plenty on the way between now and 2 o'clock. Got a brilliant classic top 10. We'll tell you all about that in a bit. Now, if you want to get in touch with us, it's very easy. 07858 127 186. Text and WhatsApp to that number. Of course, if you want to email, it's studio@brumsideradio.com, and you can also phone. If you want to phone in today, 0121 318 6872. Classic Top 10 on the way next. Taking us there, Lenny Kravitz. Oh, right. There we go, Lenny Kravitz. Hello, Mr. Clint. Hello, welcome along. Thank you for joining. Right. Yeah, so Lenny Kravitz on the way now. Yeah, so if like I say, if you do want to listen whilst this is going out, you can go to the website brumsideradio.com. You can listen to the music as it's going out. Yeah, sadly, with YouTube, I'm not able to have the speakers on so that you can hear the music because it gets copyright struck, which is not good at all, which is why a lot of people are stopping using YouTube for live stuff, aren't they? They're all moving over to Twitch and TikTok. So I think next week I will try Twitch. I'll advertise it on the post as usual, but we will try Twitch and see how that goes. Obviously, there won't be any bells and whistles. There won't be any fancy graphics on the screen or anything like that. It will just be me doing this and chatting about things. But at least there, you'll be able to listen to the music. You'll be able to hear what's going out, which is good. Yeah, so today's classic top 10, 1997. Some good songs in 97. Better get my screen ready. Hang on, where is it? There it is. You see, people think that radio is complicated. It isn't. As you can see, all we do, Certainly with the advent of the internet, it certainly got a lot easier. Everything going digital. It's all pressing one button and it's all on. And we got a minute to go. Then I'll have a much longer break in a bit. Much longer break coming up. So I've got the first song of the top 10, then another break, another speaky bit, and then we go number 9 in the charts and adverts, and then number 8. Okay, 45 seconds. Hang on. This is going to be this today. It's going to be first hour is always very disjointed because I've got to do a lot of speaking in the first hour, not so much in the second. Oh dear. Yeah. It's better. I'll turn my headphones down. How many of the following 10 songs do you remember? Welcome to the Classic Top 10 here on Brumside Radio as part of the first hour of the lunch break. This is what we do between about 12:15. No, it's 10 past 12, isn't it? It's what we do between now and 1 o'clock. We take you back into the archives of the 90s and we take a look at what was in the charts this week in a particular year. Now, the year this week, 1997. 97. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 new entries. 4 brand new entries this week in 1997. But we're starting with a fall of 6 places for 911. Last week's number 4, this week's number 10. The Day We Found Love. Oh, right, that's them listening to music. Hi, hippie. Yes, definitely hit that like button. Welcome. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try Twitch next week. I think I've almost decided with that one. I mean, YouTube is good. I know all of my followers are on YouTube, but with the restrictions that everybody's getting, I know if you've noticed, there don't seem to be many people going live like me on YouTube, the live that are playing music or listening to music or reacting to music. There's not many doing that. The people that do go live on YouTube seem to be the ones doing like this, little chats, little catch-ups, Q&As, things like that. If you're wanting to do music, it's all TikTok or Twitch. But yeah, we got 2:30. Yeah, so sadly today, you won't be able to hear it through the stream, but it does mean that I won't get any little messages when it's processed following, and I mean, they're not copyright strikes as such. It's just saying that you were playing copyrighted music. So any money that you may be earning from this stream, which is always welcome, but it just does that, doesn't it? It turns off the monetization. That's all Universal Music Group. They're causing a lot of problems. They really are, especially with us here in radio as well. A lot of stations now are finding that they can't put the broadcasted shows on back online to listen again. We've found that a lot with not just us, many stations, that if you go back and listen to a show again, which is one of the good parts about internet, is that you can listen to something that's been already broadcast if you've missed it. Hey Lyle. Oh yeah, good one, Rab. Yeah, no, yeah, I've got time. Actually, the name Laundon is from. It comes from the Northamptonshire area. Uh, Historically, it's there is actually a village called Laundon in somewhere in the county of Northamptonshire. Right, Lyle. Yeah, yeah. It was. Hang on. Oh God, it's me again. Oh. Like I say, see, this first hour is very disjointed. I've got to do a lot of talking in this first hour. Hang on. Hang on. Yes, who remembers 911? They did a fair bit, didn't they? The day we found love, last week's 4, this week's 10. You're listening to the classic top 10 here on the lunch break. If you want to get in touch with me, 07858 127 186, text and WhatsApp to that number. And yeah, remember, put your name onto any messages that you send us. It does make it easier. Any requests, any dedications, make them 90s, and they may get played between now and 2 o'clock this afternoon. Right. Climb one place. This will take you back. Blue Boy, remember me. Right, I've got 11 minutes now. Yes, I was going. That's what I was going to talk to people about today. Thank you, Lyle. Yes, it happened a couple of days ago. When you click on a video, the main screen on YouTube is fine. It is fine, but when you click on any video, the comments are now on the right-hand side instead of underneath. And then underneath the video, yeah. So the video's on the left, the comments are on the right-hand side, and when you scroll down through the comments underneath the video, you get a sort of a mini wall, don't you? Like selections of videos that you might want to watch next. It's very strange, yeah. So I don't know why they've done that. I thought it was me that I clicked something and it wasn't. You know, I changed the setting, but apparently not. It's very strange. Takes a bit of getting used to. Really does. Oh, right. Thank you very much. Yeah, well, welcome. So my name is Richard Laundon. I'm a radio presenter in Birmingham in the UK. And yeah, so the algorithm's working. Okay. Bye, hippie. Yeah, no, it's not this live stream, Rab. It's YouTube itself. When you watch videos, I mean, actually, yes. I haven't tried on the phone, but certainly when you watch on a browser, I mean, I use Chrome. It may be different if you use Chrome or whether you use Edge, but certainly for me, the layout changed about, what did I Sunday? It changed, I think it changed on Wednesday. It's only been a few days. Yeah, so like I say, the comments now, instead of being underneath the video, are on the right-hand side. And underneath, you get you get loads of other videos that you might be interested in that you'd normally get on the main page. Adverts and that, lovely. Yeah, that is when I thought it was. Yeah, the whole thing changed on Wednesday. So yeah, YouTube. Yeah, well, I suppose it depends what server you're on with YouTube, because remember, YouTube will have different. Same as Facebook. When there are changes on Facebook, some people get it. Could be when it's not 69. That could be one. It's just very odd, isn't it, Lyle? It kind of threw me for a bit as to why everything had moved, but see, I just wonder whether they're making changes for it to be easier on tablets or phones rather than computers. 1610, yeah, 1610. Oh, Mac, yeah. Get yourself a proper computer, Rab, not a MacBook. Oh dear. Yeah, get yourself a proper one. Yeah. Haven't used a Mac, probably. Yeah, I think last time. Yeah, I think last time I used a Mac properly, I was at university. We just used them for music production, and that was it. Didn't use it for anything else. It was just music production. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, the Mac was only really invented as a publishing tool, for music production or for publishing documents and CAD and things like that, photographs. Photoshop was created on a Mac by the guys at ILM all those years ago. Had me lunch. Yeah, I've gone healthy today. I've got a pasta salad, made it myself. Yeah, they are good for editing, and certainly music production. They're very good. I mean, for a long time, a lot of the software that we used in production wasn't available for the PC, and so we had to use Macs. All of the Adobe software was only available for the Mac, and then gradually it got converted over to the PC, and that's what I used. I use Photoshop, I use Adobe Audition. Yeah. Yeah, I can do healthy. Yeah. You see, we don't just sit here eating crisps and sweet. Well, I've got those as well. That's my healthy. That's my enjoyment. Yeah. Yeah, it looks good. It's okay. Yeah. Had some leftover chicken at home, you see, so I thought, now I'll throw some pasta in it, and it's okay. Ran out of mayonnaise though, so I had to use salad cream. It tastes good. Oh, who's playing? Bush. Oh yeah. From Nottingham. Oh, from Nottingham. Oh no, okay. Still going. Oh yeah, Gavin Rossdale, of course it is. Oh dear, right. Yes, yeah, sour cream is good, yes. Sour cream and chive is a good flavour of mine for crisps or chip. Yeah, Pringles. Always sour cream and chive is my go-to. Oh, so what? 2.5 minutes. Loads of time today. 2.5 minutes. Yeah, sour cream and chive. Right. This is something that I was wanting to ask you about, Lyle. Over on TikTok, is it TikTok or is it Twitch? Well, it's both of them really. There is a game called Good Pizza, and it only seems to be played by Australians. It's like one of these games, where you have to get people coming in and you have to make up the pizzas for them in time and things like that. But it only seems to be played by Australians, at least from what I've seen. It's called Good Pizza, Great Pizza, something like that. Don't know whether you've seen it. Never heard of it. No. Yes, it's well, yeah. It does seem like a really good game. It's one of these, where you get the order and then you have to build the pizza up, cook it, and do it in a certain length of time. Do it quickly enough, and you get points. And it's not really for me. But like I say, it only seems to be played by Australians. Everybody else seems to be doing Valorant now. They sort of moved away from Fortnite and they've gone on to this game called Valorant, which again looks a really good game. I shoot it up. It's a little battle game, isn't it? So yeah, like I say, I think next week I will try doing this stream on Twitch. We'll see how we get going, how we do over there. Like I say, there won't be any graphics or anything like that, nothing like that. So I don't think I'll be able to set anything like that up on the phone. And unfortunately, oh, hang on, it's me. Me, hang on. Hang on. There we go. Gavin Rossdale and the Boys of Bush, formed back in 1992 in London. And debut album released in 1994. One of the most commercially successful rock bands of the 90s. They really were a good band. Well, I say were, because they are still together. They got back in 2010 and still going. Right, plenty on the way between now and 2 o'clock this afternoon. Got loads on the way. 07858 127 186 for text and WhatsApp. WhatsApp is absolutely free. Text messages, depending on your network and your contract, may be charged. Last week's 5, this week's 6 for the ladies of On Vogue. And we've still got 2 brand new entries on the way. Actually, we've got 3. Oh, got 3. I wasn't close. I've got 15 seconds. I've got 15 seconds to go, so that was okay. Oh dear. That's what happens, you see, when you haven't got the music going. I mean, I can sort of hear it very, very quietly because I can hear it through one of the headphones that's sitting next to me. Obviously, the main speakers in the studio, I've turned those off. So hopefully the stream won't get hit by copyright again, which happens. I know you're used to that, aren't you, Lyle? Getting hit by copyright. Oh dear. Yeah, so we've got 11 minutes now. 11? Yeah. Who's next? Got. Yeah, so basically last week, yeah, everything was fine. So it was when the live video finished processing, I got a little notification in my inbox to say we can hear music in your video. That's copyright. So we are going to demonetize your video. I was like, okay, thank you. Yes. Yeah, yeah. So I think I'm going to try Twitch. See what happens there. We'll see. It won't be monetized or anything because I'm not an associate or a paid member or whatever it is you have to be. I don't have an agency apparently, and whatever one of those is, I'm not signed up with anything, so that they can take. Yeah. Again, I mean, Twitch seems to be they've changed their fees, haven't they? There was something about it this week that things have changed. The way that creators get paid, which I suppose is why a lot of Twitch creators are signed up with agencies. But I always think that's a risk. Yeah, so agencies, I haven't really looked into them, but I'm assuming that you have to pay some sort of fee to be with an agency, or they take, for example, 20% of whatever's made on your live stream. Yes. Yeah. Yes, and then everybody moved over to Twitch, didn't they? Because I know a lot of the people that I follow on Twitch, when was it? It was Saturday. So it was last weekend. About 5 or 6 of the people that I follow on Twitch all started putting these videos up saying final stream before the Twitch Awards or something like that, or there was some big conference or big thing, and there's the TwitchCon coming up this year as well, isn't there? So San Diego, they're all getting ready for that. But, social media is changing. Everything's changing, isn't it? As technology changes, and we're getting new people coming to it. Those of us that have been around a long time are sort of getting pushed to one side by the kind of new breed of millennials and Gen Z and what are they? What's the new one? Gen Alpha now, isn't it? Somebody born after the year 2010, I think, is the Gen Alpha. Yeah, it's all numbers to me anyway. So those of us getting older. Anyway, we just carry on doing what we do, and it works for us. Yeah, we don't all need to be multi-millionaires and making 10,000. Yeah, yeah. We don't need to be making $10,000 every week, do we? Like some people seem to. Yeah, I feel old as well. I mean, yeah, something made me feel really. Oh yes, that's what it was. Quick time check. Yes, my niece recently had a daughter. So my great niece, she's about 18 months old now, and somebody kindly reminded me that my great niece would be alive to see the year 2100. Sounds impossible, doesn't it? But the year 2100 is, what, 76 years away. So anybody born after the year 2000, let's say probably 2005 would make it easier, 2005, or maybe 2010, and anybody born after the year 2010. So anyone that's like 14 and under, will see into the 22nd century. They'll go through the year 2100. Have a think about that. Crazy, isn't it? Does that make you feel even older, Rab? It does me. Yeah, just try and imagine what the world's going to be like in 70 years. Yeah, just thinking what's happened in the past. Yeah. Probably, yes. Yeah. Maybe think of what's happened in the last 70 years. That's scary. See, yeah. You go back 70 years from now, you're into like the 50s. You know, so you think what's happened from the 50s to now, what can happen from now to 70 years' time? It's crazy, isn't it? Oh, sure, 5 minutes. Oh dear. Yeah, they'll all still be fighting over what, yeah, probably. Yes, I'm just hoping to have a proper flying car in my lifetime. Yeah, we certainly did. Yes, the Second World War finished, and then you're into like the other wars, and Vietnam and all of those, and yeah, it was still happening, of course. But yeah. Yeah, so I'm hoping for proper flying cars. That's what I'm hoping for. Sometime, in the next like 40 years, it's going to happen, isn't it? It's got to. Yeah, it's got to. I mean, we're very close now, but what do you think? Yeah, won't need roads anymore. Technology will be wearable. I mean, that's happening now, isn't it? These new Apple, is it Apple? These new VR goggles that you've got, these VR headsets that you got, that people walk around with, and you're like going like this and walking around and sitting on the bus or the train or something like that, typing into thin air. Yeah, well, that is a thing. Yeah, so if you add another dimension, yes, if you got height and I mean, well, they'll figure it out. You go, oh no mercy. Yeah, they'll figure it out. It's going to happen soon, isn't it? It's like progression. It's got to. It's been worked on at the moment. Of course, the other thing that everybody's saying is going to happen, aeroplanes, commercial, passenger aeroplanes with no pilots, that's going to happen. That's all already being tested, passenger aeroplanes with no pilot. We got again? No, 2 minutes. Oh dear. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, that would be fun. Streams remotely, yeah. Well, yes. Um, some people are actually doing that, aren't they? They're doing full AI live streams, with using ChatGPT. It's using ChatGPT and one of the imaging AI things, and it interacts with people live. And well, for now, yes, but one day, yeah, you'll have full virtual assistants. Chat. Oh, no, very nice. We've got 40 minutes. Hang on, back again. Right, no mercy. Oh, right. Use some time up. Use some time. Last week's number 3, this week's number 4. And No Mercy, where to go before that? The second of the 4 brand new entries from the Bee Gees. One of their brilliant songs from the 90s. It's called Alone. It was brand new at number 5. Right then, got an event coming up a couple of months' time, but they're rehearsing for it now. It's the All Saints Youth Project, a brilliant project based here at All Saints in King's Heath. They're doing it's a musical, I think it is. It's called an Inclusion Plus. It's called This Is Me, and it's going to be on Friday the 26th of April and Saturday the 27th of April. That's in the church, the church here in King's Heath. Can't miss the church, very big. That's going to be on, so 7 o'clock on the 26th and then 2:30 on the 27th. Details will be on the Youth Project's Facebook page, and we'll be telling you all about that, keeping it up to date. Tickets on sale at the parish office and also the community cafe at £10 for adults, £5 for children, and concessions. And there is also a family ticket as well, £20 for 2 adults and up to 3 children. That's not bad, is it? That's the All Saints Youth Project called This Is Me. So it's something, apparently, I don't know that much about it. I've heard bits and pieces. It's going to feature Alex, one of our presenters. Yeah, so he's going to be in that, part of the Youth Project. But apparently they are writing it, they're producing it, they're doing all the props and the staging and everything like that. It's all going to be them, with a bit of help, of course. So it should be good. We'll be keeping it up to date with that one as we get closer to the date. Right then, into the top 3 here of this week in 1997. 2 brand new entries on the way, straight into number 3. Lovely. Brilliant. There we go. Right, we're back. Yeah. Right. How long have I got? Another 10 minutes. Like I say, this first hour is very disjointed. Because I do have to do a lot of speaking. I don't do that much in the second hour. It's more about the music. But they're off listening to adverts, and then 2 brand new entries. Who's the brand new entries? Candy Staton, You Got the Love. That was a great song. Brand new this week. So it came out this week in 1997. Yeah, obviously I'm using the UK chart. The US chart The Australian charts obviously will be different. But certainly here in the UK this week in 97, so how long ago was 90? I don't even want to think about how long ago 97 was. It's, yeah. It's not good thinking about how long ago 97 was, is it? 20, yeah. 10 years, yep, 10 years, there we go. That's the correct answer, Lyle. 10 years ago. Brilliant, yes. We'll stick with that one. Yeah. Oh dear, right. Yeah. So like I say, if you do want to listen to this, listen to the music whilst it's going out, brumsideradio.com, or you can try the app as well. But certainly, I will definitely try. Now I know that these lives work, and we've got a decent connection here. My phone's good, and it's a shame that I can't bring all of my gear from home into the studio, but that just wouldn't be possible. Well, I may try and just bring a laptop in next week, because obviously using Twitch. Who's that? Hi, Karina. Oh, you've had your Sunday dinner. What did you have for dinner? What did you have here? I've got mine here. Yeah, got my pasta salad. Yeah, there we go. Oh, nice. Yeah. Sounds nice. Yes, I've got me. Sitting on this area. That's better. So, we've been, we've been live nearly an hour. You had roast lamb, yeah? Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, I haven't had roast lamb for ages. No, it's a bit expensive over here, because obviously all of our lamb comes from New Zealand. That's a bit expensive. I suppose it's not too bad for you guys in Australia. You're a bit closer. Pancakes and bacon, and maple syrup, I hope. Got to have maple syrup if you're having bacon. Yeah. Shame you guys can't hear the music, but yeah, like I say. Yeah, you got more lamb than New Zealand, okay. Yeah, it's just that most of the UK lamb comes from New Zealand. Don't know why. I mean, we have plenty over here anyway of our own, but we all import it. Very strange, and that of course puts the prices up. So, yes, I'm sitting here. You can't really see anything, can you? Well, you can. There we go. What time is it? It is almost 10 to 1. Oh, nice. Yeah, still got Christmas stuff. Love that. Yeah, my freezer needs to be gone through and got loads of things in there and stuff that I bought for Christmas and New Year that we never got round to because we bought, as always, too much. Yes. Yeah, there we go. In an hour. Oh, right. So what have we got coming up? I don't know. How long have we got? 4 minutes. What have we got coming up? Hang on. Let's see if I can spin you around a bit. So if I turn you like that, is that better? Lyle, right, it should be, right, it should be, well, I gotta say it's about midnight for you, isn't it? It's like nearly 1 p.m. here, yeah? I'll be on the way to 11 p.m., yeah? Yes. Yep, and so it's, yeah, 2:51, yes. Yeah, you see, for us, it's easy to work out the Australian time from here in the UK, because all you do, you change AM to PM, and you minus 2 hours off whatever time it is. So, example, so 1 PM would be 11 AM. That's all you do. Makes it a lot easier. Until, of course, the clocks change, which they will next month. At the end of next month, clocks go forward an hour. 2.5 minutes. $32 that's too hot. Yeah, it's like for a lot of the streams are like 1 AM over here, so of course that'll be 11 PM and you think you should stop? Yes, there are many countries that are thinking that, aren't they? Stop the clock changes. I mean, some have actually done that. They only do it once a year. I read somebody did that, didn't they? And then, of course, you've got, I think, isn't it in Australia, one of your states doesn't do the clock changes at all. Is it the Northern Territories? Yeah, Queensland, yeah. Yeah. It was one of them. You don't do that. Oh dear. Sash. Oh, I've still got a minute, hang on. I've got to talk for a minute. Right. Oh dear. This is what happens, you see. I'm early. I've got to talk for got to do a bit of talking now. Got a minute to fill. Otherwise I don't want to be early. Well, I can't be early for the news. Can't be early. Sash. Yeah, let's bring up Sash because they're Belgian, aren't they? German. Just missing out on the number one this week in 1997, Sash, the German production team fronted by Sasha Lapperson. Brilliant group. First 4 hit singles incorporated different languages, French, Spanish, English and Italian. So they were formed in 1995. And the members had actually worked together under a different group name, but then decided Sash. I don't know where the name Sash came from. but certainly their best song, the best known song, certainly over here, Encore, Un Fois, Ecuador, and Stay. Those really, really good. Sabine owns the singer on most of their songs. Right, plenty on the way between now and 2 o'clock this afternoon. I'll also tell you what's happening in, week out, once I pull the information up. But we have one more song to go between now and the news at 1 o'clock here on Brumside Radio. Again, if you want to get in touch with me, 07858 127 186. Still at number one, No Doubt. Ooh, right, that's them out of the way. Right, that's me with a bit of time. So yeah, this week's number one in 1997 was No Doubt. Don't Speak. Yeah, I forgot that was 97. I thought that was a bit later than 97, but yeah, and still very, very good song. And of course, we had Sash, Encore, Un Fois. It's about as good as my French gets. I couldn't tell you what it means. Couldn't tell you what that means at all. Yeah, never been to Australia. I'd love to go because I actually have a lot of I'll say family, but there are a lot of Laundons in Australia. Make of that what you like. There's a lot of us in Australia, mainly around Sydney and Melbourne area. Lot of us down there. So one day I'll get there. I don't know that one. I would think so. Yeah, that's my take on it anyway. That yeah, the ones that ended up in Australia weren't didn't choose to go there. Shall we just put it that way? Yeah. Yeah, something like that anyway. Oh boy. But yeah, it's somewhere that I've always wanted to go to. Like you said, I've never been to Norway either. Never done the Scandinavian regions. Done most of Europe, but never Norway or Sweden or Denmark or Finland. Yeah, I'll have to do more travelling if I get time and money. I just need to win the lottery. Need to win the Euro Millions. That's what I need to do. It was at something like 65 million pounds, I think it was last week. That'll do me for a couple of years. Oh, we've got loads of time. No? Why? It's nothing in Sweden? Well, stick to Norway. Yeah. I thought Norway and Sweden were meant to like each other. News. Right, they're off listening to the news at 1 o'clock, which will probably be the same as the news at 12 o'clock and the news at 2 o'clock. Yeah. Well, yes, there would be too many Swedes. It's Sweden. They probably say the same about Norway, don't they? You guys like each other. You just don't admit it. Oh dear. So who's coming up next? Steps, Robbie Williams. Oh gosh, Ultimate Chaos. To be sweet, yeah. Yeah, but Sweden made some good music, and they still do. Good groups coming out of Sweden. Yeah. You see, you must like Sweden because you vote for them every year in Eurovision. That's going to come around quickly. No. Yeah, so you'd want to build a big wall between Norway and Sweden, would you? A big border. Have me lunch. Yep. Yeah, but most people watch Eurovision for a bit of fun now, don't they? It's although aren't they saying was it No, not Finland. Somebody's could be Sweden. One of the countries is threatening to quit because the producers of Eurovision want them to change the lyrics or something like that. I'm sure that was Sweden. Said it was too political. I'm sure that was Sweden. Yeah. Oh, mate, hang on. Mate, weather. So this afternoon, sunny spells, variable cloud. That cloud may thicken from the south for some time. Mostly dry, but there may be an odd spot of light rain or drizzle towards the evening. Tonight, again, more mixture of clear spells and clouds, generally dry. However, the odd shower or spot of rain can't be ruled out, mainly in the first part of the night. Very windy though, overnight apparently, although at the moment, looking out my studio window, it's a beautiful day out there, big grey. The temperature's about 8 degrees. Oh. Was it Israel? Could have been Israel. You're a bit of everything, Karina. Yeah. Bit of everything. It could have been Israel. Could have been, yes. Actually, now I think of it, yes, it probably was Israel. But yeah, I don't know. It's one of these, isn't it? It's always going to be political. No matter what people say, it's always going to be political. It's just one of these things, right? So this second hour, a lot easier. Got plenty more time to talk. I'll just have to speak in. I've got 6.5 minutes. Anyway, so what do we all think about moving over to Twitch for next week? Just really test how it goes. Yeah, Eurovision, very. Yeah. The UK have got a really good song this year, Karina. If you know the group Years and Years, Ollie Alexander, he's doing our song this year, so that should be good. I've heard a little snippet. a little sample of it, but not the whole thing. But it sounds really good. It's a good song, but yes, it is very political. Right, yes. So what do we all think? Twitch next week. We'll see how that goes, because then you'll be able to hear the music, which obviously makes the stream a lot better. I mean, quality, yeah. Yeah, Twitch is good. Yeah, yes. Okay, yeah. We'll do that next week. Yep, two very good songs as well. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think it's one of those things with Twitch, isn't it? That most people that use it for streaming and the live streaming want to have all these gifts and bits and money, and it shouldn't be about that, should it? That's all very nice if it happens, but it's not the main reason that you should be doing live streaming. I mean, you do it. Well, like we do, we do it just to show what goes on in a radio station. It's more about the community. I mean, it shouldn't all be about making money, I don't think. Although there are people out there that are all about the money, aren't they? And promotion and paid items and getting as many freebies as you can. I mean, I don't know what I'd do with all that money. I really don't. Now we've got 3.5 minutes. Lovely. Yeah, it's one of those. I mean, what would you do with 10,000? Let's put in dollars. Yeah, $10,000 a month, or even a week. Yes, it can be practical. Yes, I mean there are people out there supposedly getting $10,000 a month just through Twitch. That seems ridiculous, doesn't it? Yeah. Just to sit talking to a camera. Although I do know people on Twitch that stream for about 8 or 9 hours. So I suppose if that's your job, then you do need to get paid for it. Start reacting again? Yes. Where are we? So I will be recording some new ones, hopefully this week. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah, there's some people on silly money, isn't there? But yes, I will start filming some more reactions, and then we'll see how it goes. It's just one of those things, and I've noticed that there has been a real drop-off of people reacting to particular artists. Some that we know won't be allowed, but I'm going to try. There's a few songs out there that I do want to react to, and I'll get things recorded, see how we go. But yeah, it'd be nice to get back to it, get some new content on there. Yeah, I wish I did get paid, Lyle. This is all voluntary. That's the other thing about community radio. It's all voluntary. Yeah, I wish I did get paid, but yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, it would be very nice to get paid, but say I've been doing this long enough now. It's I haven't really needed it. It's more for, like we say, the love of radio, the love of community, the getting the community messages out there and all the content and bringing people together, something just to listen to. But yes. Oh, oh yeah. Hang on. One of his best and greatest songs, that one, Robbie Williams, Millennium, 1998 that one was. I've got plenty on the way between now and 2 o'clock this afternoon. Coming up after me, as always, on a Sunday, got Week In, Week Out, Tristan. The light-hearted news review show for the past 7 days, local and national, of course. Plenty on there. It's been a very busy week. And the headlines today, the 3 stories that are going to be featured, apparently a survey showing that green vegetables, so cabbage and things like that, and cauliflower and all of those, and broccoli, apparently that can help snoring or help stop snoring. Green vegetables, eat your veg. King Charles reduced to tears over support messages after his cancer. Not cancer, wasn't it? Yes, it was cancer. Prostate cancer he's got in, or something like that. His diagnosis. He's doing okay. And there's always one little strange story. Apparently, a big star, doesn't say whether it's TV or music, but apparently somebody uses gravy granules as a fake tan solution. That doesn't sound good. That's all coming up at 2 o'clock. I'll tell you what else is happening on the way next. Yeah. Yeah, might try some of his music. Yes, so what about that one? Apparently one of the big stars in music or TV or film, one of them, it doesn't say who, we'll find out later. Apparently somebody uses gravy granules as a fake tan solution. A cheap solution to getting fake tan. Just rub gravy granules over yourself. That can't smell very good, can it? What happens if you go in water? Oh, crazy. Yeah, and eat your green vegetables because it helps stop you snoring. Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, if you go out and it rains, yeah, that's going to make a real mess, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Very odd. Anyway, these people have far too much money than sense, don't they? That's what I'm saying. I mean, sometimes money helps, but sometimes you just wonder if you could exchange all the money that somebody has for a few brain cells. That would just make things a bit easier, wouldn't it? I don't know. I'll find out what that one is later on here. Oh boy. Yeah. I mean, that does look very odd, doesn't it? It's like, yeah, very, very, very strange. I mean, that isn't natural, is it? That's not natural at all. Oh, what have we got coming up? Oh, we've got some Jerry Halliwell coming up in a bit. One of her few songs that she released. Well, Jerry Halliwell as was. She's now married to the guy from Formula One, isn't she? He was going through a lot of the Red Bull. Yeah. Of course, yeah, Formula One starting again soon. Yeah. Here we go. We're in February. Yeah. So what's Albert Park looking like at the moment, Lyle? Are they ready yet? Yeah. It isn't a comb over, no. It just kind of naturally goes that way. It's odd. Oh dear. How are we doing? Oh, like these. Was that nearly 1.5 hours? This time really goes fast, doesn't it, in streaming? Oh, I'm sorry. Ah. So apparently cats don't like me. Yeah, well, yes. Mine are all at home at the minute. My three cats are at home. Albert Park, yes, Melbourne. How's it looking with the Grand Prix setup? Because I know they start about now, don't they, to get it ready? It takes them about 2 months to prepare it. Yeah. Yeah, it takes them about eight or nine weeks, something like that, to set it all up and bring it all out. Yeah. Yeah, well, I suppose, yeah, but, yeah. Queensland don't really like Victoria, do they? Yeah. Yeah. Must be getting ready now, anyways. Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, same as you not liking Sweden, Rab. Same difference. Yeah. What else? All right. Alice Springs, yes. That's meant to be a nice place, Alice Springs. Meant to be good. Okay. Yeah, that's right. I don't know whether that will be picked up with. Okay. What football have we got going on today on football? Oh, all right. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Very nice. So what else? What else is going on? How long have we got? 3 minutes. 3.5 minutes. Blimey. Cool. Okay. Your cat is now typing to us. Very nice. Here we go. No, sport's not looking good now. Looks like England are going to lose the cricket against India. What else is going on? Football. What else is going on? Well, Celtic were losing. They've just equalised. No, you can go to the, for you it's probably easy, go to the website, brumsideradio.com. Actually, can I type on here? Can I type on here? Hang on. Can I type? Ooh. Hang on. Let's go see if I can type. Yeah, so you go to that, or you can go, I don't know whether the app would actually work outside the UK. It probably would. If you go to the Play Store, again, just search for the station on there. Links are in the description, so you can look for that. But listen along. There we go. Yeah, it looks like Celtic aren't losing anymore. They've decided to play football. Losing to Motherwell of all teams as well. So it's just equalised. What else is going on? Right. I haven't heard that song for a long time. Jerry Halliwell, as was. Yeah, Mi Chico Latino. You're listening to the Lunch Break here on Brumside Radio. Very good afternoon. 07858 127 186. Text and WhatsApp to get in touch with us here at Brumside Radio. You can also phone 0121 318 6872. All those numbers are on the website brumsideradio.com. And like I say, Tristan's on the way next week in, week out. We've got the Airplay Rewind at 4 o'clock. And then Russ will be back at 5 with the Rock Show. Some good music on there this afternoon and this evening. Scott's back at 7 with the Sports Chat Show. Lots to go on with that one. The cricket at the moment, England not doing too well in the cricket. Hopes fading after India's fight back. Day 3 of the 4th test. Of course, we're well into the Six Nations rugby. There's Premier League on today. Wolves at home against Sheffield United. And yeah, plenty to talk about. You've got the darts also is on, isn't it? The darts league, that's on as well. And of course, looking forward, as I presume is going to do this, maybe for a bit later, but looking forward to the Olympic Games in Paris. That's coming up very quickly. So there'll be plenty to talk about from 7 o'clock. Of course, if you want to get involved in any of our shows, the usual numbers apply, brumsideradio.com to find where those are. Oh. Okay, thanks, Karina. Yeah, well, Wolverhampton are doing really well this season. Yeah, I don't know what's happened to Sheffield. Yeah, but Celtic were losing against Motherwell. That's an odd result. I mean, obviously it's 1-1 now, but yeah, very strange. Don't know how they were doing that anyway. Now, of course, Olympic Games coming up this few months, isn't it? May, I think it is, isn't it? As long as Rangers are on top, yeah, let's have a quick look. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Football tables. Let's have a look. Yep, Rangers are on top got a 4-point lead at the moment. 4 points. If the results stay as it is, Celtic draw, then it's a 4-point lead. If Celtic lose, it will go back down to 5 points, won't it? But they're still on top, and yeah. Yeah, Rangers have won the last 5. That's why they're on top. Yes, that's looking good for them. I'll sort that out later. Right. Chicken. So you've told you chicken salads are not good, were you? Oh dear. All right. Joking. Yep. Yep. Oh dear. Never mind. These things always happen when you're doing something, don't they? How long have we been? Yeah, I've been doing well. I think I'll keep this going probably for another 20 minutes, maybe. Yeah, can't believe how quick this time's going. I like these. Yeah, saves me just sitting here doing nothing, and yeah, you get to see something as well. But I'll see. Yeah, so I say we'll try Twitch next week. See what happens. See if people like it. And go from there. Yeah. Because obviously there's not much point watching a live stream from a radio station if you can't actually hear the music. That's one of the things, isn't it? You'd like to hear what's going out. Oh dear. Right, aren't they? Who's that? Oh, right. Yeah. Let's put the next things together. Hang on. Where are we going? We are going to there, and we're going to, where is it? That one. That one's there. Do that. Right. That's the next show sorted. Hang on. Hang on a minute. Just going to check the adverts, make sure that they're all lined up for later on. Hang on. Let's go. Okay. That's okay. 3's okay. 4 doesn't have any. That's okay. 5, 6, 7, and 8 isn't in. Okay, lovely. Yep, they're set. Well, that might scare people away. I mean, you know what they say, face for radio. You know what they say, yeah. Oh boy. Anyway. Yeah, so I actually like these. So I don't know why I didn't start doing these earlier. Not a clue. Not a clue. Right. I mean, the quality's good. I hope anyway. Yeah, it's just a shame that I'm having to use a mobile phone, but yeah, you see, yeah, it works. It does me okay. How long have we got? I've got plenty of time. Yeah, well, that's me, isn't it? I'm not one of these, kind of overexcited, have to get everybody donating gifts and money and funny little graphics all over the screen and, jumping around when somebody new joins the channel. Yeah, I'm not one of those. I never could be one of those. I don't know. See, that's why I want to get into Twitch more. You see what would happen. How quickly could you build a Twitch channel from absolutely nothing? Little experiment, because I don't know whether you know about this, but the reason I started the YouTube channel was an experiment as well, because I had probably about 10 followers. I don't know how I managed to find those, because years ago I used to upload little short videos about random things. Couple of videos I took at music events I went to. That got me views. Hello, somebody outside the door. You coming in? Probably not. I don't know. Somebody coming in? Hello. Hello.
You know, if you're on the radio.
Hello.
Just going to be testing the fire alarm.
Oh, brilliant.
1:45.
Yep,
No,
that's
right.
fine. Yeah.
Right.
You can't really hear it from in here anyway, so.
Well, I didn't want to. I thought I'd better let you know in case
Oh,
you're
yeah.
on the radio.
That'll be fine.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll be about 1:45.
Lovely.
As close as I can. Cheers.
No, doing a fire alarm test in about 5 minutes, which is perfect because I'm not speaking then anyway. So yeah, so like I say, I started my YouTube channel as an experiment because I had very few followers. I just thought, why not just pop a video up and see what happens? And 2 years later, I've got like 5,500 followers. I don't know how that happened. I don't know, but it happened. And so I'm going to try that with Twitch. I'm going to see what goes on. See what happens. Right, hang on. Me again. Yes, it's always good playing a bit of Louise' Undivided Love. You're listening to Lunch Break here on Brumside Radio. Tristan on the way next with Week In, Week Out. I'll be back tomorrow, of course, at Monday here on Brumside Radio, 1 p.m, as always, with an hour with the show, where we take an artist or group and showcase some of their biggest songs, along with those you may be a little less familiar with. If you want to get in touch or suggest an artist or group for that show, I'll tell you how to do that next. Oh, there we go. Adverts, boom, boom, boom. Right, that will do. Yeah, adverts. Oh, lovely, I've got about 13 minutes now. Brilliant, you see. Keeps me occupied, doesn't it, anyway? So, yeah, so we'll give Twitch a go next week. It looks like it's exactly the same way to set it up. I just hit live and then, live stream and start, and you can join in. I think the link is in the description. If not, I'll add it in there. I'll give you plenty of warning of when it is. We'll just see what happens. But, yeah. And like I say, it won't be one of these with lots of graphics on the screen and kind of goals and things like that, and how many followers do I need, and it'll just be a nice, relaxed, same as this, but you'll be able to hear the music, so it'll make it probably a bit more interesting. We'll see. So I should be able to do a bit more as well. So I think it gives me a few more options on my screen that I can do. So where are we going? How long have we been? 48. We keep this going for another 10 minutes, I think. We'll go to about 2 hours. Yeah, that's what I thought, having, is that there are people out there, that have lights, different lights that flash different colours, and, you got colours and sounds and alerts. It's like, it just gets in the way. I mean, people watch for what you're doing. They you don't need all those bells and whistles. As long as your content's good and you're talking about something that people want to watch, they're not really interested in what else is going on. So yeah. As long as you know that people are watching and what you're doing is okay and it's working, that's it. Yes. Yeah, hype. Oh, yeah, there's hype trains and bits, and so many bits, and and diamonds and all these gifts. And not that I know how any of those work. No, not a clue. And like I say, I've been watching Twitch for a couple of years now, and I've looked into the live side, but I don't know how it all works, and it just seems too much. It's a lot of work to set it all up, and having to go and find all your different graphics and your alert sounds and making sure they're working, and Yeah, just set your camera up, turn it on, press live, and off you go. That's all you need. That's all you need. What time are we for? Yeah. So you may, at some point, be hearing very muffled a fire alarm going off in about 5 minutes' time. I don't know how loud it's going to be. Well, hopefully it's loud enough so I can hear it in here, because there's no point of fire alarm going off. Well, yeah, that's what. Yeah, and some of them, yeah, they do like 8-9 hour streams. I'm like, what else do you do with your day? You're streaming on Twitch for 8 hours. It's probably taking you 2 hours to set everything up. What do you do? Because then these are the professional ones, aren't they? The ones that are paid and have to stream that long so that the agencies get their cut of the money. But no, not for me. I just do what I do. Turn my camera on, press live or go live, and that's it. Done. Job done. Yeah, it does for me. I get people in watching. As long as you can see and hear and do that, it's fine. Yeah. I mean, maybe if I was 30 years younger, maybe I'd be doing all of that, but no. Yeah, not for me. Well, yeah, it's like doing the streams here. When I come in, I usually get into the studio at 20 to 12. Put my camera onto the stand, open YouTube, and then when it's 10 to, I press go live. I'm like, yeah. I mean, there are people, that do spend probably, a couple of hours getting things ready and making sure that, the computer's on, the camera's working, the stream deck's working, everything else is working, because they have all these little gadgets, don't they? They're plugged in and everything's talking to each other, and the microphone's working. Yeah. It's like, too much work, far too much work. They have. I've seen people out there that probably have about 5 or 6 different lights facing them, and they've got lights behind them. They've got LEDs in the room, and yeah, true. Yes, very true, Rab. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, you've got to spend time doing beard maintenance, haven't you, Lyle? Yeah, that's what takes the time. It's beard maintenance. Oh dear. Yeah. Right. How long we got? Hang on. How many times? 55. Yeah, I'll probably give it another 5 minutes. We'll go to the 2 hour mark, and then I think we'll call it a day. We've got to get things ready, and yeah, I've enjoyed this. I'm getting used to doing life. You see, I've been in radio 32 years now. Yeah, so 32 years in radio. I'm more than used to speaking on a microphone. But me being in front of a camera, I'm not used to. Don't do it. I'm normally behind the camera. So, yeah. But yeah. At least I know it's working. I know I can do it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, 4 minutes. That's the thing, isn't it? Yeah, that I started radio because it was a way to boost confidence, because I wasn't good at speaking to people in person, but you get me behind a microphone, there's nobody else in the room with you. You can just chat away to yourself. You don't know whether anyone's listening. You hope they are, but you can't see them. So it just flows naturally. It's why something that I always suggest to people is that if you want to get your bit of confidence, come into radio, you learn how to do it, you get used to speaking, and it just helps. Yeah. So I suppose it's why a lot of people get... Oh, there we go. Don't know whether you can hear that. Oh, loads of time. Okay, we can hear the fire alarms in here. That's good. So it's not that soundproof then. Oh dear. Yeah, you heard it. Yeah, so yeah, our studio isn't that soundproof then. Oh boy. May have to change that. Oh dear. Never mind. That's good anyway, so we can hear it. Yeah. Well, that is true, but you see, most radio stations are fully sound controlled so that nothing from outside gets in and obviously nothing inside gets out. And they have a little panel on the wall. They have a big light that says, fire, and that will start flashing if the fire alarm goes off. But obviously here we don't need that. But yeah, that's what the commercial stations all have, big panels with a lot of lights on them. One for the phone, one for the fire bell, telephones, things like that. That's true. Right. Oh, a minute to go. Yeah. Right. And I think on that note, we're coming up to the 2 hour mark. I think I will. Yeah. If you do see smoke, panic. It means something's happened. Yeah. Right. I think I'll call this one call it a day. I'll close this off, and I will see you all next week. Hopefully, I will be recording a couple of videos. I'll get those posted soon. I just want to see what happens. Anyway, that's been a fun 2 hours. Right. I will see you all next week, or on Discord, or wherever. And thanks for dropping in. Yeah, and wasting a couple of hours with me. Right, I will see you all next week. Until then, take care.